I'm going to be working on a blade swap with this Aerospeed I recently acquired or bought. Actually, it's exactly the same as the older Aerospeed I have with the matte finish. This one has more of a metal finish, like like the Lasco, like the Lakewoods. Has like a metal finish to it. So right here is the metal finish instead of the matte finish. That's about the only change to it. But the original blade I took off of it and I put it on one of my 3733s because the stinking blade was out of balance. That shouldn't come to nobody as a surprise. So I'm trying not to come out of my pocket to get a blade replacement, which is basically a Lasco blade, because that motor is basically the same motor as on a Lasco fan. At least the shaft is, and it can fit their blade. So I'm gonna see if I can find a blade decent enough that could, keep me from coming out of my pocket. But if not, I might have to use it as a temporary solution until I can get the blade I'm looking for or the blade I want in terms of a blade replacement. But even if I get a blade replacement, it really don't matter because all these thinking blades are out of balance. They just don't mold them right. They don't shape them right. They don't make them right. It's a freak show. So I'm going to attempt to try to do that in this one video. And I'll see if I have time to film any other videos after this. Not, well, this is what I got for y'all. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. 25,000-mile arc of volatile tectonic fault lines that encircles the Pacific. 90% of the world's earthquakes happen here, including a devastating magnitude 7.7 quake that struck Taiwan in 1999, killing over 2,400 people. CASA checks the records for seismic activity on the day of the bridge collapse. Earlier that day, there was actually a magnitude 4 earthquake. Y'all should be able to see it. Oops, my bad. Okay. Wouldn't be a video without a freak show anyway. There you go. It's all part of my hand. There's your freak show. Anyway, you should be able to see it. Let me zoom in just a little bit more. I'll try to... It's going to be kind of hard for me to keep my back out of the camera. I mean, I got to lean over into it and unscrew the fan, so I do apologize in advance. I'll do the best I can. Let's go ahead and get started. Over a body of water in this bathtub, and what I'm going to do is stick an explosive charge under the water to try and replicate some kind of earthquake. She uses 100 milligrams of explosive to simulate a magnitude 4 quake. Alright. This is my charge. Now I'm going to weight it so that it stays in a reasonable place. The charge is set, and a fuse wire is run out to a safe distance. If the bridge collapses, it will prove that the earthquake earlier that day could have been to blame. Wow! It was so bright. There was water dripping off the ceiling. The bridge is floating pieces of wood. It's in like 17 different pieces. In the test, a magnitude 6 earthquake destroys the bridge. But Taiwan only experienced a magnitude 4 quake on the day of the bridge collapse. So clearly the bridge collapse was not caused by some kind of high-energy seismic event, because, well, we would have noticed it. That was a huge explosion, and it certainly destroyed the bridge, but I've got to wonder what really caused that bridge to collapse. Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure to myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know, years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of... Ah! He's melting! Oh, jeez. No! Only paying for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty. He's coming in the doorway. My daughter is being treated for leukemia. I hope that she lives a long, great, happy life, and that she will never forget how Mama
St. Jude, and this is what's keeping my baby girl alive. You can join the
You really shouldn't have to do this. You shouldn't have to buy a brand new box fan or a brand new fan and then turn around and have to take the original blade off all because the stinking blade is out of balance. But that just goes to show you that these manufacturers these days in China and the company don't care nothing about you or the product. That's pretty sad. Even if I was to get a blade replacement, 9 times out of 10, a stinking blade would still be out of balance, and then I would just been a waste of money. So I'm trying not to go that route. Let's see what we can do.
1 in 5 children diagnosed with cancer in the U.S. will not survive. Those that donate to St. Jude, I hope that you will continue to give. They have done so much for me and my family. Join with your credit or debit card for only $19 a month, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt. Or for a limited time only, join for $39 a month to receive this exclusive St. Jude jacket you can proudly wear to show your support.
When we came here, we didn't know what tomorrow would hold. St. Jude showed us that tomorrow there's hope for our little girl to survive.
Let's cure childhood cancer together. Please donate now. Title tracking had our team in the weeds. That's why we switched to Gusto. Gusto automatically syncs overtime, time off, and breaks with payroll, so we can grow faster. Choose HR tools that grow with you. That's working with Gusto.
These men of means with their silver spoons, what would become of them when they discover Robinhood Gold allows others to earn their very liberal rates on idle cash? They would descend into chaos.
Introducing KFC's original recipe tenders, made with the secret blend of 11 herbs and spices, which perfectly pairs with our zesty new comeback sauce. Just $5 for 3 tenders, fries, and comeback sauce. Let the feast begin.
This hurricane season, America's most trusted news network is putting your safety first with minute-by-minute coverage. This is a dangerous hurricane. Receive instant information from our team of meteorologists and landfall cams that bring you every angle on our TV app. This hurricane season, protecting America only on the Weather Channel. In Taiwan, a mysterious force totally destroys Nanfang Island Bridge. Meteorologist Dan Schreiber hunts for causes by checking local news reports. He discovers that in Taiwan, one type of weather event is responsible for thousands of reported collapses.
Taiwan has a long history of bridge collapses due to typhoons. So a typhoon is really the same thing as a hurricane. It's just called a typhoon when it's in the Western Pacific. What it is a very strong low-pressure system that has very powerful winds associated with it, and generally heavy rain as well.
Roughly 16 typhoons form in the Western Pacific each year. In 2009, Taiwan is struck by its deadliest ever typhoon. Typhoon Morakat batters the island with winds up to 90 miles an hour. It also dumps over 100 inches of rain and kills more than 670 people. But that's not all.
Typhoon Morakat caused over 90 bridges to collapse across Taiwan. Devastating.
Dan consults weather records for the days leading up to the Nanfang Isles bridge collapse. He discovers a ferocious typhoon left the...
All right, let's run this and see what happens.
If you look at the sky in this video, it's a blue sky, it's a sunny day. But a typhoon had just moved through the region just hours prior. And I think that might have something to do with the collapse of this roofs to collapse, it's enough wind speed to cause a lot of destruction in a particular area.
But there's a problem with the theory that a typhoon brought down the bridge. The bridge was designed to last 50 years, easily withstanding Typhoon Rita, which was only classified as moderately strong, with wind speeds of 85 miles an hour. So the bridge should have survived.
See that one of the support cables snaps just before the bridge collapses.
After the first cable snaps, they all go. But what made the cable snap?
All right, I might try that as a temporary fix
So they've slowly corroded.
for now. Just a temporary blade on there for now. Until I can order the one I want. I really don't want to have to do that because,
The air around it is very high.
I mean, it's going to be out of balance.
Corrodes metal 5 times
But let's hope not.
fresh water.
It's a very slim chance.
Constant invisible attack.
Every now and then you come across a good one. Like I did on the other Aerospeed. I have that B2308, which is royal blue. I had bought 2 of them. And one of them I put on the B2308, and the other one I just had an extra one. And I put it on the other Aerospeed because I had the same problem with the stinking blade, the original. And that blade is in absolute perfect balance. So I'll never know. You never know. Let's just see what happens. Unfortunately, it won't come until like next month. Sometime next month. So this would have to be a temporary fix. So I'm going to put the guard back on it, and then we'll see what we got.
Taiwanese officials
Let's see what happens.
the cause of this bridge collapse, but it seems apparent that there were a lot of tragic things that happened at once to cause this destruction.
Around the world, there are thousands of bridges like the one at Nam Phang Ao, each facing constant attack from salt water in the air. Each runs the risk of a catastrophic collapse, just like Nam Phang Ao's doomed crossing.
It was really a perfect storm of contributing factors that led to this tragic event.
A city at night, and all is quiet. Until the silence is broken by the howls of dozens of car alarms.
Whatever it is, I wouldn't be sticking around to film it.
That is so strange.
But then, just as suddenly, all the alarms stop.
All over at the same time.
Yeah, that's freaky, man.
This may seem like an ordinary town, but it's a place with a sinister secret.
I think the fact that this is close to one of Russia's most secret nuclear sites could have something to do with this.
Tomsk, one of Siberia's oldest cities, founded in 1604. Now a Russian boomtown and a center of scientific endeavor. August 23rd, 2018. A quiet summer's night in a residential area. When suddenly,
Wow. My goodness. That's a lot of car alarms going off all at the same time.
an astonished local films the chaos as every car alarm in the square is triggered simultaneously, as though artificially manipulated by some malevolent intelligence. Their sirens howled across the neighborhood. Then as suddenly as they start,
This many car alarms don't just start and stop on their own like that. This just seems unnatural to me.
physicist Joe Dwyer analyzes the footage and sees evidence of a potential weather phenomenon.
There's actually a hint. If you look at the ground, it's all wet, it's been raining, so there could be a thunderstorm in the area.
But these are no ordinary thunderstorms. Siberia is in the grip of almost unprecedented summer storms. The weird pattern begins in 2014, when a freak storm hits Novosibirsk, Siberia's biggest city. Temperatures drop from 105 to 69 degrees in seconds, and giant hailstones batter roads. This is only the start.
In May of 2017, a severe thunderstorm hit the region, bringing winds of up to 58 miles per hour. That's very strong tropical storm force winds, and it caused a lot of damage.
16 people are killed in this freak storm. And meteorologist Chrissy Kohler thinks this powerful natural force could have also been at work in the Siberian parking lot, with the storm's electrical discharges playing a sinister role.
This lightning can do some pretty strange things. I think we've all been in that situation where a lightning strike hits just a little too close to home. And it rattles the walls of your house. You can almost even feel it in your chest vibrating.
These Siberian storms throw out lightning that creates a shockwave with almost 1,500 pounds of force per square inch. The resulting thunderclap creates a sonic boom of 120 decibels, 10 times louder than a jacket.
When you talk about car alarms a lot of times within their alarm system will have a motion sensor. And that motion sensor is set to pick up on vibrations that are happening to the car. If you have a lightning stroke very close to this car park, that vibration from the thunder could very likely have set off all those car alarms all at once.
The powerful rumble of free Siberian thunder could have activated the car alarms. But how can a storm, no matter how ferocious, switch off car alarms with such uncanny precision?
That's the part that's creeping me out. Although we're out of the
All right, let's see what we got. Zoom it in so y'all can at least see the fan. Let's see what we got.
Who's controlling these vehicles, and why are they doing it here?
It's almost as if someone was maybe hacked into the car system somehow. It seems like a coordinated effort.
Yeah, it's shaking, but it's not shaking really bad. But that's what you come to expect. Because the buttholes at LASCO and at the manufacturer don't even know how to shape and mold the blade right. But hopefully when I get the replacement, we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's not a waste of money. But I'm not surprised if it is, because these freak shows don't make blades right at all. But they got replacement blades for a reason. Alright, let's spin this thing down and see what happens.
For business. Make more of what's yours.
Look at this one under eye bag. It's gone. There's this side and this side. Just look at these results. 50 and haven't slept in weeks. 35.
Alright, well at least the blade's not out of balance in that way. Like at least the blades are not heavy. They're all like the same weight. So now I'm going to put it over here where I go to sleep and see if it's going to slide around the smooth surface. Hold on. Don't worry about that fan. I'm going to put that fan back together off camera. Just going to swap that blade back in here, or put it back in here and put the cover back on it and test it off camera. Don't worry about that fan. It was all about the aero speed anyway. So now I'm going to turn you guys over here. Let you guys watch it. Let's see if this thing is going to shake like crazy or if it's going to be still. All right, here we go.
Asthma. It can make you miss out on those epic hikes with friends. Instead of that,
It's doing a decent job on all three speeds. It's not shaking all over the place. It's not scooting.
Ahead of this storm
Only reason why I straightened it up is because I already had like it did before. But it's not because it was scooting around. It's quite quiet on low speed. It's a lot better than what it was before with the other hand blade because it only had 3 blades. That's sad. They can't even get a stinking blade right. They can't even make it right so they can't even get it right so that the cabinet wouldn't shake. It's not shaking violently like it did with the original blade. So I guess I can live with that for now until I get the replacement. That's even if I even decide to get a replacement. I'm not so sure I'm gonna do that anyway, since they don't make them stinking blades right, but I have to see. I might be okay with that. I'm gonna use that for a while. If I'm okay with that, then I don't have to come out of my pocket. It seems like it's doing an okay job. It's not scooting all over. And I don't even have to have the feet on it. This is like without the feet on it. So obviously it's not that bad if I can let it run like that without the feet. I'm only adjusting it because the way I had it sitting. I'm not adjusting it because it's scooting around. I'm adjusting it because the way I had it sitting. That's all. But it's shaking quite noticeably because the stupid blade is out of balance. So I might have to, I'm still trying to get a replacement anyway. And hopefully that'll be better. It looks like it is starting to scoot around just a little bit. No wonder I keep straightening it up. I thought it was from the way I had it sitting, but so if it's scooting around like that, then that's pretty bad. It doesn't tend to do that on medium or low. I don't use it on high speed when I go to sleep anyway. I'll see. I might have to maybe look at some of the other 3733s and see if I can get something a little bit more decent, just until I can get a replacement. Yeah, so that's exactly what it's doing. It's scooting around. Every time I straighten it up, it gets back in that same position. So, yeah, I'm going to have to see what I can do. I'm not going to do that tonight because it's late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't feel like wrestling with trying to open up a bunch of different box fans to see what blade would do better. So, I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Or later on, not tomorrow, it's today. So later on today. And we can look at some more box fans and just see which blades work better so I can get a blade order for it. But it's not scooting around that bad. I've seen worse. Like with the original blade, I've seen way worse. Let's spin it down. Yeah, so the scooting around is just like bare minimum. It's pretty sad that Lasco, that Aerospeed, that all these folks can't make a stinking blade right. when they got the machinery to do it right, to shape and mold it correctly. That just goes to show you they don't really care about the customer or the product. And we already know that. This is nothing new to us. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll take care of the other box fan off the video or off the camera because the video's starting to get long. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Lamont the Fan Man, and out.